Hello, guys. How we doing?
Good morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Erin Brokovich.
Yes. This one, our poll for Best Actor Oscar winners.
Mhm.
Actress. Sorry.
Actress, yeah.
Best Actress Oscar winners.
Which we were talking off mic beforehand, and I'm Steven Soderbergh is kind of a blind spot for me in
Yep.
terms of his filmography. Julie Roberts, mixed bag for me as well.
Right.
Obviously, she's an icon. She's been around forever. We just did Notting Hill last week.
Mhm.
Yeah, from my understanding, this is a true story, right?
Right. Erin Brockovich is a real person. So this is based on a true story. I don't know how accurate this is to the story. I never read what the case is. I know
Sure.
she's a paralegal. Because when I pulled up the movie to see where to stream it, there was the option of Erin Brockovich the movie or Erin Brockovich the paralegal.
Oh,
So
cool.
she's a paralegal.
Nice.
Or at least now she is. I'm assuming that's what she was maybe in the movie. Yeah, there's a lot of holes as far as I didn't realize until I started putting the poll together of best actress winners as far as what I haven't seen of their movies.
Sure.
And uh, the thing with that is when I was looking at it, most of them, this is an exception, but most of them aren't major commercial hits, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's indicative, sort of critical of the industry as well as audiences.
Yeah.
That these women are doing such. I mean, obviously great work. They're winning Academy Awards, but so many of the movies go completely unseen. And I've seen some of them, but you think The Blind Side, right?
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock. Did that feel when you watched it like this is the best performance I'm going to see? That's going to be done this entire year.
Certainly the most
by an actress.
For example, a few years ago when Renee Zellweger won for Judy, I never heard of Judy. That biopic that came out that year,
and I'd never heard of that until the Oscars.
Yeah, literally,
I've never seen it.
They said Renee Zellweger was nominated for Judy, and I was like, oh, what's that? And then at the Oscars, it was a Judy Garland biopic, and I was like, really?
Same thing with Jessica Chastain for
Tammy Faye.
The Tammy Faye
film
that we actually had on the poll, but it was like Jessica Chastain is up for an Oscar,
and I think Andrew Garfield was some of these movies they just
right. They said they fly under the radar. I didn't know what The Favorite was until the Oscars. Still haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm not a big Yorgos guy, so one of his movies. Quite strange, from what I understand. Yeah,
sure, but I mean, point being, these movies sometimes really kind of fly under the radar, which is really sad when you compare to the Best Actor winners.
Sure,
Daniel Day-Lewis does some independent films that end up becoming major hits because Daniel Day-Lewis is nominated for an Academy Award for it.
And at this point, they're not even indies anymore.
But I'm saying smaller movies that are character-driven films
that really blow the film up.
That blow the film up in a way that the actresses don't. And that seems really weird to me.
Really one-sided, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think, from my understandings, this movie might have been overshadowed a little bit too because of I think Soderbergh was nominated twice this year because he had Traffic as well.
Yeah, and I have seen Traffic. You know what I mean? It's I didn't see the one with the Best Actress nominee, or Best Actress winner, but I saw Traffic.
But he was nominated. So both these films are nominated for Best Picture, and then I think he was nominated twice for Best Director, and he won for Traffic.
Okay.
Traffic being a movie that I saw one time when I was a kid.
Me too. I saw it when it was new.
When we first moved out here, we had no cable. We had VHSs, and I snuck it one night.
Right.
Kind of messed me up a little bit as a kid because you're a little kid watching that movie. I've always wanted to see this movie. I feel like it's been kind of unavailable.
Yeah, I know this one also kind of gets it pops up. People start talking about movies that come out early in the year that surprise when it comes to critical and commercial success, right? I don't know when this came out, when it was released, what time of the year, but I think this was a spring release.
Okay.
So for
Silence of the Lambs kind of situation.
Exactly, where it's where the studio doesn't expect it to be a critical darling, and they get shocked that it actually happens, and then against all odds, it kind of hangs on to win.
I love that,
despite the fact that conventional wisdom is if you have a movie you want to win awards, stick it out in November, December, so it's fresh in all the voters' minds. The next year, and this is one of the ones I think, as I recall, that was that gets hailed every once in a while an early-year movie actually ends up beating the odds of being a real critical success.
Which we're kind of missing this year.
The Matrix did that.
The Matrix did do that.
The Matrix is one of the ones that did that. Yeah. Obviously, no one won Best Actor in The Matrix. Sorry, Keanu. We should go ahead and get going here, but thank you for everyone who voted in our poll over on Patreon. We want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers and give a special shout out to Actuarial Lurker, Balaj Fuldez, Chris, Derek Peterson, Jeff, Christy Goverson, NJ, Surya Gundavarapu, Torgir Linkstad, Weird Magic, and WearPanda47. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yes, and if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we have watched or we are currently watching, please check out a link in the description over our Patreon page. You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material, copyright law. You'll only see us for copyright. Okay, friends, we're going to go and begin. Erin Brokovich. I'll be watching it on Peacock in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and I'm great with people. You'd have to observe me.
She's definitely not qualified for this job now.
My ex-husband was useless, so.
It's a reality women face.
Yeah, it is.
Like, sorry your kid's sick, but you're fired for being unreliable.
Yeah, this poor guy.
Your dad can be as unreliable as possible.
He's going to be like, well, I can't hire you.
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, she had the green light.
She did have the green.
Yeah.
She's in the necklace. Dang.
Car accident? Not her fault, she says?
Was not her fault.
Jaguar comes racing around the corner like a bat out of hell.
Nobody stopped.
That's what I'm saying.
To say this guy ran the light, clearly.
Is your ex-husband helping out?
Which one?
Just say no. That's all you had to say was no.
Yeah, there's two. Why?
Oh my God! Is
really?
Ooh, the misogyny flying from the jury box.
Oh!
An ER doctor who spends his days.
He ran a red light.
He did.
That smashed in my neck.
Okay, she could have done that better.
Yeah.
Do they teach lawyers to apologize? Because you suck at it.
To be fair, she really lost her cool in there.
Yeah, you don't lose your cool like that.
Yeah.
And it's good for you, too. Now you have money, you can hire a good babysitter, eh?
Realistically, I feel like a job like waiting tables is where you go.
Yeah.
As far as a quick influx of cash.
Cash on hand.
Yeah.
I'm a client. I want him to call me.
Hey, what's she doing here?
Who?
Someone hired her.
I never lied.
You told me things would be fine. They're not.
My God.
I'm smart, I'm hardworking, and I'll do anything, and I'm not leaving here without a job.
So she just walked in and declared that she worked there?
Yeah, I guess so.
No benefits.
Come on, man. You have a company insurance policy. Put her on it. She has 3 kids.
Yeah.
And we can tell the status of
I
it.
know, her outfits are wild.
You know, where it is.
She definitely stands out at work.
For sure.
How are you?
She didn't seem very happy to have them.
She did not, did she?
No.
She was a little burnt.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Hey, shut up.
Right? My kids are asleep.
Is that Aaron Eckhart?
No. Oh, yeah.
I saw him in the credits.
What are
That's
you
what I
doing
was like.
making
I've never seen him looking like that.
I haven't either. It's like Hulk Hogan.
Why don't I take you out to dinner to apologize for my rudeness? Huh? You give me your number,
This ain't Aaron Eckhart, yeah.
and I'll call you up proper, and I'll ask you out and everything.
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah.
850-3943. That's my phone number. And with all the numbers I gave you, I'm guessing 0 is the number of times you're going to call it.
You're dead wrong about that 0 thing, baby.
Yeah, you just crash and burn in front of your friends.
Real estate thing, pro bono. You know how to do that, don't you?
Yeah, I got it. No problem.
Is she?
She's a quick learner. Yeah.
Are there medical records and blood samples in real estate files?
You don't know how to do your job by now.
See it like
That's
that.
why.
Like she asked a simple question.
Just asking a question here. Like, seriously?
Hello?
Yeah, my kids are in there.
Right.
Matthew?
I'm assuming they went somewhere, but it would still freak me out.
Matthew? Katie? Matt?
Oh no. This is stressing me out.
It's yeah. And you dropped off? Is the baby there?
What the hell happened?
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she came by about an hour ago and said something came up and she had to drop the kids off.
That's messed up.
We're fine. Seriously, we cooked some burgers, had some milk.
Okay, so George is a nice biker.
Okay, George rocks.
Yeah.
Mom, what do you think about me getting a tattoo?
Well, if George is looking for an in, I think he just won.
So, yeah.
No, I do construction, which pays real good, and I make it last by living cheap.
Construction can pay pretty well.
This isn't going to get you laid, you know.
Yeah.
No, that's good, because I didn't find you attractive either.
don't know, buy the home.
Or they're buying up land. Because I'm assuming a court case is going to be what this is largely about.
Sure. So it could be something's making them sick there or something like that.
Like pollution or something?
Yeah.
Investigate what?
This real estate thing with the Jensens. The pro bono case.
Yeah.
So she's going to blow this thing wide open.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
You didn't put the house up for sale. They just came to you and wanted to buy it.
Oh, yeah.
So they're up to something really dirty.
Yeah.
They paid for the doctor's visit. We never even saw a bill.
Wow. Why'd they do that?
Yeah.
Because of the chromium.
So it's a pollution case then.
I think I'm going to get you so much money.
Right. It's like, I'm sorry, you mean they don't, sounds like they don't work for PG&E. No. But they just live by them.
They live by them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because it's like, are they getting their employees sick? Like, because that's a thing that happens
that's how I think
too.
it was. That's why they want to buy the land, is because they're right there.
There's something they're doing.
Surveillance chromium, which, depending on the amounts, can be very harmful.
Gee, which one you want to guess it is that they're actually talking about?
Chronic headaches and nosebleeds, to respiratory disease, liver failure, heart failure, reproductive.
My God.
Incriminating records have a way of disappearing when people smell trouble.
Yeah.
So the water board would know if they were using toxic chromium? Wouldn't they report that to somebody?
I don't know. I don't know how this all works out. I mean, because you have to
you would think
right?
yeah.
But there's been no reported issues.
Right.
I guess then maybe they're like, okay, it's fine for now.
Got it right. It has to be it.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no choice, man. Or no luck. No chance. This is not going to happen.
Oh, damn, that's
Like, so
you like my pants?
Thank you very much.
Actually, yeah.
Squeezed back there and poked around myself. Would that be all right with you?
Oh, heck yeah, come on back.
He got played like a fiddle right there.
Yeah, Albert Finney's gonna be like, you got all this?
It says hexavalent chromium right there. Okay, so it sounds like they picked up on it and said, you need to clean it up, and they said, okay. It probably didn't clean it up.
Probably not.
Well, there may be jobs where you can disappear for days at a time, but this isn't one of them.
I mean, she did ask him, but
She
I guess
did ask,
he
but
was
she-
on the phone.
You checking every 2 seconds?
Yes, it's called accountability.
I'm not talking to you.
Whoa.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is make a few calls on your behalf and find something else.
Don't
Okay?
bother.
Well, how do we fix this?
She is real angry.
Yeah, she does.
I didn't realize she was gone a week.
Yeah. I think a swing in and talk to the boss about what you're doing would have been.
I was kind of wondering. I was like, oh, I wonder like if this is the same day or how.
Yeah.
Damn it, George. I don't ask you to do things like that. Look at this mess that you've made. All this crap.
He's trying to clean it up.
Okay, lashing out. There's some miscommunications going on.
For sure.
But she's obviously not done.
No. He's gonna read that report and be like,
Something like, oh,
you found this?
yeah.
God, I was Miss Wichita, for Christ's sake. Did I tell you that?
Oh, this is really sad. I'm laughing because I know it's going to be okay.
Are you going to be something else that I have to survive?
That's a good line.
Yeah, it is a good line.
I don't think George is gonna be a problem.
George seems like a really great guy. The Ranger report, please come back.
Look, what is all this? What's the story on this cancer stuff?
I thought she's asking about her baby.
Yeah. What is all this?
Yeah.
The husband's sick with Hodgkin's. She's in and out of the hospital with tumors.
Oh, no.
Telling them all about chromium-3 and how good it is for you, when all the time they're using chromium-6.
Whoa. That's all that class action, 200 people.
Yeah.
You didn't happen to make a copy, did you?
Of course I did. I want a raise. And benefits.
Say yes.
Okay, 5% raise. We'll talk about benefits later.
10.
She's bluffing well.
Well, you've got quite a lot done already, so,
And someone called and said, run her out.
These papers are a matter of public record, and I'm not leaving until...
Yeah, they're public record. You can get lost.
Yeah.
Fax these to this number, okay?
All of them?
All of them.
It must have taken the whole day.
Right. With no help from Scott.
And that's probably why he called, because she was there for just hours, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys from PG&E told me. They sat right in the kitchen and told me that it was...
Oh, that is messed up.
Everything you all have is on that list.
No.
Oh, my God.
But PG&E paid for that doctor.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, that sucks a lot.
That's a chilling shot.
Yeah,
man.
it is.
God.
That's it. Okay, girls.
Because there's a carcinogen in the water.
PG&E's claim department was on the phone to me.
Settlement already? Their payoff? This guy looks like he's 8.
Right? They probably would send some
Some junior employee.
PG&E is willing to offer the Jensens $250,000.
I want to punch him.
Mr. Masery, we feel that's a more than fair price.
They're sizing him up.
She looks like she wants to kill him.
Yeah, I do. I do too.
Poor diet, bad genes, irresponsible lifestyle.
Oh, I want to strangle you with your own tie.
Right.
$250,000 is all I'm authorized to offer.
Sweet, let's go to court.
Plus, it's probably other people if they're trying to buy out the whole town.
Go find more people.
Yeah.
Is this somebody else who's been?
Word's gonna get out, right?
Yeah.
That she's doing this.
There's something else too.
Is she sick?
5 miscarriages.
Then Donna said that you thought that this chromium might be to blame for her problems. Maybe it wasn't just me.
I'm really hoping they find 1 trillion people. You know what I mean? That they can sue them into extinction.
Case like this, you only have 1 year from the time you first learn about the problem to file suit.
Well, that is dirty.
Yeah.
My fee's 40% of whatever you get awarded.
It's pretty typical.
Yeah.
I asked him what he makes if I don't get anything.
Then I don't get anything either.
That's good. She's great.
You got a pen, honey?
Yeah, heck yeah.
It also seems like no matter what we did for it, it always came back.
So it's going to be a ton of people by the time they're done.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we know what it is.
Then it's
Gastrointestinal cancer.
God. I wonder how many people have died at this point, you know?
This movie's light and fun, but at the same time, like, when you really look at this,
it sucks, yeah.
It's disgusting.
Well, Donna told me that you've been sick and that your kids are
You
sick.
people don't give a shit.
They do, actually.
I hope she comes around.
Me too.
Man!
And she's a beauty. Drive all the boys crazy, don't you? I can see it in your eyes.
There's not a small enough jail cell that deserves.
Seriously.
And you know the sad thing is that none of them probably go to jail.
No, this is
not a single person.
Well, it's not a criminal. Yeah, it's not a criminal case. It's a civil case. It's just gonna be money. No one's gonna get in trouble.
It was a toxic test well reading from 1967. Now, a hell of a lot more people have lived on that land since then.
That's action. Yeah.
Here's the deal. If and only if you find all the evidence to back this up, I'll do it. I'll take it on.
God, she should get a massive raise if she's
That's what I'm saying,
like the whole research team.
Yeah,
I cannot believe she's having to do this. I mean, it's going to save them a lot of money not having field experts. Is she on PG&E property right there?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're chasing her off. I was like, I'm surprised they just let her go do that.
She's like, I already got it.
I'm sorry, keep your voice down.
Please, Erin, I know what these kids can sleep through. I probably know better than you.
Yep. Calm down, George.
Right. George is a nice guy. He's being
We're on
very
your
helpful,
side,
but
but
yeah.
chill.
My name is Erin, and I brought some information today if you want to have a look at it. And
Yeah, I feel like people should be talking. It's been 9 months, so they should be getting around.
You got your phone number in this?
This guy's been in a lot of stuff, though.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be an important conversation. Yeah, he's going to be important.
Company man.
He's not just there flirting. Oh.
Yeah, brother.
George might be having second thoughts here.
You know, for this being like a conventional like biopic, it's very good at the visual storytelling.
Absolutely.
The kids in the water, that scene right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can pull this off.
What do you mean?
It's a massive case. Yeah.
Hinkley by the balls, but nobody's going to get rich unless we can pin this on PG&E corporate in San Francisco.
Smoking gun. Yeah. Something went really wrong here.
Oh man.
Did somebody's kid die?
The wife.
Yeah.
Because he was the guy with the wife who made the bundt cake.
The first wife.
Well, I'd got so used to having him come up benign.
So she's got cancer. I hope there's a postscript. It's like, by the way, after the civil trial, there were criminal charges. The world doesn't work that way.
It doesn't. It's just shame, really. Public shame.
Pamphlets telling them that it was good for them. Tell your clients they're going to trial.
Nice.
Good.
by the way, we had that water brought in special for you folks. Came from Well and Hinkley.
Probably not true.
That's not true. But it was,
yeah.
But you
You
got
proved your point.
Got in her head, though.
Yep, just proved her point.
I think this meeting's over.
Damn right it is.
Well, maybe the other staff will be nicer to her now they just saw her do
I
that.
hope so.
Yeah.
She's a freaking rock star.
Yeah, she's a rock star.
Oh,
George. Of course, George isn't going to stick.
Yeah,
he looks like he's ready to go.
George might take off.
George might take off.
Erin, what I'm thinking is that either you got to find a different job or a different guy.
He doesn't understand what she's doing.
For the first time in my life, I got people respecting me.
Bigger than that.
It's even more than that, yeah.
You can afford daycare. You don't need me.
It's more than that.
Yeah.
Come on. Look, she could explain that better, but
At the same time,
right? Look, I get where he's coming from.
But we haven't seen all of it. It's been a year now, probably, because they had that 9-month jump. It's probably been pretty brutal, but still, yeah.
She is the voice of the voiceless right now, and this is a very important thing.
I just don't think she's explaining that to him.
Yeah.
She brought her kids this time.
Yeah.
See, if you would have brought George.
I don't want to feel it all over again and then not have it come out right.
Yeah, for sure.
If for no other reason, you all have to come together to stand up in a courtroom and say that.
You go say your truth.
You should be heard. Oh, what's this guy's name? Is that Peter Coyote? Is that him? Okay.
Yeah. He looks like Eric Robertson.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
And he's got more toxic tort experience than anyone in the state. This is good news.
I agree.
Yeah.
They're a small firm. You need a big firm.
You need help.
Wait, I got Pamela Duncan.
Hey.
We're for another raise, man.
Yeah, for sure.
For a company car. She's driving her own car all over the
Company
Southwest.
car, something. I'm surprised it's still lasting.
Right.
Erin Brokovich.
Yeah?
Package from Mazarian. Get a top.
This is the raise.
I hope so.
Here's a check. Thanks for all your hard work.
Here's $1 million.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What do you get? What is the thank you for all this?
For her, that's a lot of money. I would say I'm really happy. Yeah.
And a car?
Did they give her? They did her company car. Ed did the right thing.
Did do the right thing.
You don't know 600 plaintiffs' numbers by heart.
She?
That'd be amazing if she did.
Their number is 4549554. You want their diseases?
She's amazing.
To the first medical visit, if you could reserve.
We like Erin.
Yeah. Yeah. He sent the wrong person to talk to us.
I called Ed 2 days ago, Erin. He still hasn't called me back.
This is starting to fall apart.
600 people.
Yeah.
I mean, Pamela's written a letter in the Hinckley News telling everybody to get new lawyers.
Oh, come on.
Really?
Something that proves that prior to 1987, PG&E corporate...
Erin's got to find that, right?
Has to.
Definitely between $50 and $400 million.
Yeah. Well, wait. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference. Yeah.
It could be more. That's just what they're saying, maybe.
People are still waiting for their money. Think about where you'll be in 15 or 20 years.
Some of you'll be dead.
Who can't afford to wait.
Thank you.
I have to go door to door.
Yeah. He did a good job, actually. I thought that she didn't want to save that. Yeah.
George.
Is George coming back? I want George to come back.
He went on his own little personal journey there.
Okay, so Burning Man's over. I'm feeling better.
I checked out the Joshua tree.
Got your own room.
Oh, so he's coming back to babysit while she goes and gets these 150 people.
Yeah. They're really going out of the way to show that this lady is like the catalyst, right? That
Yeah.
she is.
Is that Pam? Is her name Pamela? She's the one that was.
Yep, Pamela.
Okay, writing the letter.
Yeah.
Been at this all day?
Yeah.
You look tired. You want some coffee?
I'd love some.
Good. Do you think he's the person that's got that can prove the connection between the corporate and Hinckley plant?
Maybe?
That's a smoking gun they've been looking for?
Important to you if I told you that when I worked at the Hinckley plant, I destroyed documents?
You.
Yes, it was.
You should have left off
6
with
months
that.
ago.
Yeah.
At the picnic they had there.
Right?
You were told to destroy those?
I wasn't a very good employee.
Okay, good. So he saved stuff.
Nice. So, you know what? I'm gonna have a beer too.
Right.
Erin, what's this?
May I?
Yep.
We're going to trial, baby.
Yeah.
How did you do this?
I just went up there and performed sexual favors.
I'm sorry is the word you're looking for.
And oh my God, you're gonna win this case.
This movie makes me swear.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
Okay,
George.
good.
Wanted me to come.
So you can see.
I'm hoping that's that we've been wanting you to do for the whole movie. Show the guy what it is you're actually doing for people.
I wonder if in real life that's kind of he was aware,
right?
For like dramatic purposes.
So we're doing it. We're doing.
I wonder.
Right?
The judge came back with a number.
Oh, so we're at the end of the case already.
333 million. And he's going to make them give 5 million of that to your family.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Erin. God.
Dang it, that's good.
Yes. Yeah. Now you get it.
Thanks, George.
Yeah.
I'm a delivery for Ed Massery.
Oh, look at that. Ed's stepping up in the world.
Yeah, he is.
She got her own nice office too.
Good.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Yep.
Figure's not exactly what we discussed.
It's more, isn't it? Yeah.
About the way my work is valued in this firm. It's about
Look
how
down.
no matter what I do, you're not.
Oh, that's a big payout.
Do they teach beauty queens how to apologize? Because you suck at it.
He enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
Largest direct Jackson loss. So,
Holy cow.
So it wasn't a class action. Oh, you think PG&E enjoyed this movie?
Yeah, right.
They came out looking bad.
Yeah, they did.
And she's still going door to door.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That was a great way to end the movie.
It was.
You know what? Absolutely deserved the Oscar.
She was great.
I don't know who else was nominated this year, but I guarantee you they
in
were
2000.
not
I have no idea.
Guarantee you they were not as good as Julia Roberts was in this movie because she blew. She was explosive in this movie. She was so fantastic.
I don't remember. Obviously, it's been so long. Do you think that she was one of those like? As soon as the movie's out, you're like, she's getting it. You know, kind of like Daniel Day-Lewis after There Will Be Blood. It's kind of like
we can close the.
We can go. Yeah,
we
yeah, right. We know what's happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was fantastic, and really so was Albert Finney. They were both great.
I know he was probably nominated.
He was nominated for best supporting. I don't think he won. I could be wrong.
You're right.
I don't know,
You're right. He did win because this was the Traffic year. Benicio won.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Toro won for Traffic. I do remember that.
Look, which I want to say this now. I mean, like it's been a while since I've seen Traffic. I think I enjoyed this more than Traffic because it's been 15 years since I've seen it. Maybe.
I mean, it's been a long time. It's been 20 years since I've seen Traffic. I don't remember a whole lot about Traffic because it was like vignettes and like so many characters. But it was. I really did like. I mean, obviously it was nominated as well. I don't know what was Best Picture that year.
Traffic.
Was Traffic Best Picture 2000? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did really like Traffic when I watched it. Although it's again. I don't remember a whole lot about it.
Here's the deal. It's like, if we watched it again, it might as well be a first-time reaction because there's so many details about that movie. I remember it's like pieces of it. I don't remember a lot.
I know Michael Douglas is in it. I even forgot Benicio del Toro was in it until you said it.
That was
I remember Michael Douglas was like a government official.
Yeah.
And I don't remember much else.
Look, it's like that movie. I feel like when Crash came out, the 2005 Crash, it was kind of similar to that movie, and like that's kind of I get those movies mixed up in my head
because it's something like interlocking story. Yeah.
Because Crash I don't think it's not a terrible movie, but it's not great. You know what I mean? And the fact that it won Best Picture kind of like cheapens it, lessens it a little bit because it's a good movie. There's movies that come along like. That get blown up because of praise and like Academy or Coda. Coda's a great example.
Coda is a perfectly fine movie that should not have won Best Picture.
And then it kind of like hurts its reputation.
It does because now people are like Coda shouldn't have won, i.e. Coda's a bad movie, and it's not. It is not a bad movie. It just wasn't the best movie of the year.
That's Crash. It's a totally fine indie movie that like blew up. You know.
Yeah, this was utterly fantastic though.
I'm blown away by it. Honestly,
it's interesting that like you don't see a whole lot of movies where it's like the whole payoff is just straight up cash. You know what I mean? It's like it's a that kind of fits Soderbergh. Get so many heist movies and stuff, and this obviously isn't that. But
that's fantastic.
But a lot of Soderbergh, Soderbergh. I'm thinking of how McConaughey says it. Steven Soderbergh. Yeah, Soderbergh.
Take the shirt off.
Correct. Yeah, that was Damon doing it, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it seems like a lot of it is like funny at the end. Yeah. It's kind of like it's like an American Dream Chase movie.
It's funny. You're right. It's funny because like Soderbergh did Magic Mike, obviously starring McConaughey.
I never saw those.
Which he takes his shirt off. So that's
funny,
hilarious. Actually, and I've never put two and two together. That's really funny because he did those bits on Letterman forever.
Yeah, David did. I remember seeing one of them doing his impression.
Well, every time you go Letterman would be like, "Dear McConaughey," and David would be like, "All right," But yeah, I mean. And I want to mention this because the way this movie's made, and also like he just churns out movies. Like his filmography is so
as a director was pretty long. Yeah,
And even
I haven't seen. I've not obviously not seen most of his movies, but
it's because there's so many. I think he's probably directed like 30 films, if not more.
Yeah, he's pretty prolific. I know he started with the thing that made him popular was Sex, Lies, and Videotape. I've never seen it. I still have never seen it. I don't know what it's about.
Well, so I look, I'm a guy that likes to go on Wikipedia and kind of look at filmographies and stuff, and that was like largely I know a lot of what I know about movies because when I was a kid, that just interested me. I want to learn more about movies. Like I know Wikipedia is not like the best source for that. IMDb is a good choice too, but like Wikipedia, as far as movies go, it's pretty straightforward.
Sure.
If you look at Soderbergh's 90s, he does Sex, Lies, and Videotape, obviously like the indie guy, blows up a little bit. I think he directed a film called Kafka, starring Jeremy Irons. And that was mid 90s. And that was like a big hit for him. Then it was like obscure, and then he really pops off with I think Out of Sight was 97, 98. That was a pretty big movie for him, and then he makes these movies, and then the Ocean's movies, and then obviously has his like insane 2000s.
Yeah, we should do a poll at some point for Steven Soderbergh movies we've never seen.
Need to do more, because I liken him to he's kind of like Sidney Lumet. If you look at Sidney Lumet, very similar filmography in the sense that he's constantly working. He's always working, and like if you try to go through his filmography, like watch one of his movies every day, it would probably take you weeks to finish it.
What Sidney Lumet movie did we watch on the channel? Network was his. Okay,
we had Network, and obviously he's done so many movies too. And it's like his style too. Like he has that 70s sensibility of like handheld, and also like the way the camera zooms. Very, very deliberate pacing. And I love that. And if Soderbergh also has a website, I can't remember what it's called, but on that website, he was talking about in an interview about how you could watch Raiders of the Lost Ark with no sound, and the movie's still like it's very watchable, and you can still tell what's happening. So what he did was on his website, I think he took 30 minutes of that movie, put it in black and white, and then put the Social Network score over it. You could watch it for free on his website, and I have watched it. It's fantastic.
Check that out.
So yeah, this guy. He's just a master, and I think he's done so many movies in his career now to where he's just like, I'm just gonna do what I want. Like he's just having fun, because now he makes most things on iPhones. Like half of his movies he directs now, I think he puts he uses an iPhone to do it.
Interesting. Well, this was utterly fantastic. Like I said, we are a little deficient in the Best Actress filmography historically.
Yeah,
we should probably revisit it.
I would love to.
I was really interested in The Favorite and Coal Miner's Daughter, two movies I'm really interested in checking out. And On Golden Pond
that's Henry Fonda. Also,
and Audrey Hepburn
is
Catherine Hepburn. I mean,
is Coal Miner's Daughter? That's Sissy Spacek
and Tommy Lee Jones.
Is that Loretta Lynn?
Yeah, that's a biopic.
Okay, yeah.
Also, several of the movies that were on the list, or not on the list, but ones I was looking at, Tommy Lee Jones co-stars with a lot of Best Actress winners.
I love
So it was the Sally Field one whose name's escaping right now. He was also played opposite Sally Field, and then he's opposite Sissy Spacek in Coal Miner's Daughter.
What is the movie she was in? Because that's what
it was on the poll. I can't remember.
That's
what
the speech where she was like, "You like me. You really like me, right?"
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it has a famous Oscar speech.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's November when we're doing this, so the Academy Awards are right around the corner.
As far as the nominations go, well, the Oscar season as far as the films.
It's going to be an interesting one because I don't really know what's going to be nominated. It's been kind of like an efficient year.
Besides Dune 2, I can't really tell you. There's going to be a lot of smaller films that I haven't seen.
I've heard good things about Anora that's coming out soon.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of smaller films.
I wonder if Gladiator 2 will make it. I've heard some early buzz saying that it's not bad. There's some early buzz saying it's pretty good. So
I have absolutely no faith in 23 years and different casts later of Gladiator 2 being that good.
I will not bet against Ridley Scott, but we'll see. We'll see.
Appreciate it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.